Welcome to another week. So it's 24 weeks to go to Ironman Australia. And this week I've got an active recovery week in my program. So just under 10 hours of training. And I think the aim is to try to maintain volume, but to reduce the amount of intensity in the training. So it's been an interesting start to the week. I've been in a little bit of a lull since Husky, not really quite sure why, but it's definitely time to move on and to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So yeah, just not sure why my body's responded the way it has, but I am moving on. I'm just going to keep going. One thing that, if you've been watching my videos, you know is constantly on my mind is finding the right running shoe. And yes, I am still trying to find the right running shoe. I've tried so many running shoes. I think I could start my own vlog and reviews of running shoes. Anyway, so what have I tried? I guess I have my trusty Hoka Cliftons. They are my go-to shoe. I probably use them most of the time, most of my runs. Although I love the Hoka Clifton, one of the things that does give me a little bit of grief has been the rubbing or the pressure on my calluses on the side of my foot and on the side of my big toe. So I'm not quite sure if it's the shoe or if actually it's just me, and because I'm experiencing that in most shoes, and whether it's the shoe that, because the shoe has actually quite a bit of I guess it's like a lip, there's probably a proper name for it, that kind of goes around the outside of the sole. So you try it, kind of in a way tries to keep your foot straight and stable. But anyway, that's the issue I've experienced with Hoka Cliftons. But other than that, I love everything else about them. They really are the shoe I do like. And it may well be that I just have to put up with the calluses. What else have I tried? I've tried the Asics GT 2000. The midsole on that is way too hard. I don't think I could run a marathon in those shoes. I could probably get through a 10K, but no, nothing else. I've tried the Saucony Hurricane 24, a heavy shoe. It's a big shoe, but it is actually quite a nice shoe. It's really feels nice on. The cushioning is quite balanced. It's quite nice. It is what Saucony calls a bit of a guidance shoe, I guess. It doesn't have the traditional kind of guidance or traditional stability elements to the shoe, but the way the shoe is designed is meant to be able to help guide your foot go forward. And it does feel quite good. I still get pain in the calluses, so it doesn't overcome that issue. But I think that could be my long run shoe. I'm not settling on that yet, but it's, of everything else that I've tried, it's probably the one shoe that's been okay. I've tried the Saucony Guide, which is, I guess, similar to the Hurricane, but not as plush. Not as the cushioning's a bit too firm for long distances, I think. It is lighter, but not a shoe that I would use for a long distance. And then I tried on the New Balance Fresh Foam 1080 version 14, and that is way too soft. It's like you're sinking into the shoe, and that is no good for my plantar plate tear, because I need more of a balanced cushioning, very similar to what the Hoka Cliftons has. I mean, that's just perfect for my plantar plate. So what's next? I'm going to keep running in the Cliftons. I just bought a new pair because I think the ones I currently have I've done more than 600 kilometers of running in those shoes, so I definitely need a new pair. But I might try the Brooks Ghost Max 2. I've seen and read a lot of good reviews in relation to that shoe. I've not tried it on. I don't know what it feels like, but I might give it a go, and I'll let you know what happens there. So today so other than the shoes for this week, today I did a bit of a swim this morning. Quite nice to get into the water, felt really good. And yeah, I've got in total this week 2 swims, 2 bikes and 2 runs. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Hey, good morning. I haven't really recorded much this week because I did a big kind of intro or initial recording talking about sneakers, running shoes, and the ups and downs I've had there. But I have, as I said earlier, this was an active recovery week. So far, it's Saturday morning, so far I've done my 2 swims, I've done a run and an indoor bike session, and this weekend I've got a 14k run and a 3-hour bike. So this weekend I'm aiming to keep it all local, so just running around Ashbury and the inner west, and to get my 14k's in. And tomorrow I'm thinking of potentially, unless Victor organises a ride, I'm thinking of potentially just doing the Ashbury hills. So that's a number of loops of hills. So yeah, keeping it local this weekend, keeping it local. Sunday morning, and just back from my long ride. Had 3 hours today, and as I said yesterday, maybe even earlier in the week, I was keeping it local. So today I did 3 hours of the local hills around Ashbury, and you know what? So proud of me today. 898 meters of climbing today. That is the most climbing I have done throughout my whole training. And you know, yes, okay, my legs are a little bit tired, but not too bad. Like, I mean, yes, tired, I'm glad it's over, but I'm not like totally smashed. I did it at my pace. I think it's the best training session, or at least it's the training session where I have felt the best at the end. I am so happy that I've managed to do that. I am so proud of the amount of climbing I ended up doing, and that I did stick to the 3 hours. Fair enough, I did about 67 kilometers in that 3 hours, so you know, I think my average pace might have been 21 or 22 kilometers an hour, but you know what, I didn't care. My aim today was to stick to 3 hours in the hills, and that's what I did. So way to go. I've got to do a little bit more of keeping it local, it seems. Some crazy people in cars. Yeah, keeping it local works. Okay, so that's the wrap for the week. Starting off again next week building. So just remember, never give up, because anything is possible.